In this tutorial, we will access the Library Skills assignment using Canvas. To begin, we'll start at Lehigh Carbon Community College's website located at www.lccc.edu, and then click on the My LTRI-C link located at the top of the page. From here, you will enter in your portal user information, and then click the blue Login button. We are now in the portal. Our next step is to connect to Canvas online courses by using the link located on the left-hand side of the screen. This will bring us directly into Canvas. From here, we'll want to navigate to the courses icon located on the left-hand side of the screen, and then click the All Courses link. This will display all of your Canvas courses. From this list, simply select the Library Skills Assignment link. The first page you will see is the Library Skills Assignment Overview. Please note that this assignment is worth 15% of your final grade, and that it is an individual and not a group assignment. There is a deadline you should make note of, as extensions will not be granted. Once you've read over this material, you are now ready to take the Library Skills assignment. To access it, simply click on the Modules link located on the left-hand side of the page. The easiest way to understand how the Library Skills assignment works is to think of a giant filing cabinet. Each label represents a separate folder. To open or close a folder, simply click on its label. Each folder is set up the exact same way. There is a document that will provide you with information as to the content of that folder, as well as any supplemental information. All of these items within a folder are designed to be done in sequential order. For example, we'll start with the Getting Started What You Need to Know document by clicking on its label. After reading the document, you can then advance to the next folder item by clicking on the Next button, or you can return to the Modules layout by clicking on the Modules link located on the left-hand side of the screen. Please also note that within this folder is a practice quiz. The results of this quiz do not impact your final grade. It is designed solely to be for practice. It is useful to take, however, because its layout mimics all of the graded quizzes with the exception of the final quiz. Let's take a closer look by clicking on the Practice Quiz link, and then clicking on the red Take the Quiz button. A couple of things to note about the practice quiz. There is a timer. This is important because all of the graded quizzes are timed, so you'll want to be sure that you keep an eye on how much time has elapsed. Another feature to be aware of is that as you answer each question, the corresponding question under each question label in the right-hand corner will be converted from a question mark to a check mark. This is your indication that Canvas has recorded your answers. Once you've answered all of the questions, simply click on the Submit Quiz button located toward the bottom of the page. You will immediately be able to see your score as well as what questions you got incorrect as well as the correct answer. For the graded quizzes, you are given 3 opportunities to take each quiz, with Canvas recording your highest grade. Please note that answers are randomly shuffled for each attempt. To take a quiz again, you'll simply click on the red Take the Quiz Again button located in the upper middle of the screen. Let's return back to the Modules page in order to see what information you will be learning in order to take the quizzes. After completing 2 modules, you will take a quiz on those modules' content. Take a look at Module 1 by opening up its label if it's not already opened, and then clicking on the Getting to Know Your Library link located directly below it. This is the content of the first module. You may either watch the video or you can click Next for a PDF of the content contained within the video. The choice is entirely yours. All of the modules are set up the exact same way. Your final step is to complete the final quiz, located toward the bottom of the module list. If it's not already open, click on the Final Quiz label and then click on the Final Quiz. As with the other graded quizzes, you will see what is expected of you, specifically how much time you have. In this case, you are given 45 minutes to complete this quiz. Again, like the other graded quizzes, you are able to take this a total of 3 times, with Canvas recording your highest score. Because we are asking you to simulate the research experience, you will be inputting information. The information will then be sent to the librarian for grading. Please note that librarians grade Monday through Friday, excluding weekends and holidays. If you haven't heard back from a librarian within 48 hours, please feel free to call the library and we are more than happy to check on the status of your final quiz. Let's take a closer look at what the quiz actually looks like by clicking on the Take the Quiz red button located in the middle of the screen. To answer a question, simply type in the box located below that question. 3 important things to note about the final quiz. The first is that you should read carefully. The second is that embedded within each question are hyperlinks. For example, in question 2, we send you to the library's homepage. If you are to click on that link, it will open up in a new window and you will be able to toggle back and forth between the final quiz and where you need to be on the library's site. Third, please be careful in answering your question. For example, for question 4, we're asking for specific information. Please only give us the information that is being requested. Once you have answered all of the questions, you will click the Submit Quiz button and it will go off to a librarian for grading. If a librarian marks a question wrong, he or she will give helpful feedback so that you know how to fix your answers, should you want to submit again. Upon completing the final quiz, you are now done with the library skills assignment. However, on the modules screen, there is a link to the library skills assignment evaluation. This is your opportunity to tell us what you thought about taking this assignment. If there's something you particularly loved or something you particularly hated, please let us know, because we do take feedback seriously and want to design an assignment that is beneficial to all students. Finally, if you have any questions as to your grades for any portion of the graded quizzes, you can simply click on the Grades tab located on the left-hand side of the screen. This will display all of your grades. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate to contact the library. Thanks for watching.